Ever wanted to know what happens when you cut off creatine? You've heard the stories. Will I lose my gains? Will my sessions pass? We are separating the noise today and finding the truth. This is one video you don't want to miss. Whether of years of loading up or recent beginnings, we're delving into what actually occurs when you cut out the creatine. And spoiler alert, it's not what you would anticipate. Thus, stay tuned in, as even off creatine, at the end, you'll know exactly what to expect and how to keep those gains strong. Point 1. Rapid physical changes. But here's the twist, not everything shifts overnight. As you move off creatine, some things could actually surprise you. Starting with what occurs in the first several days following your last dose. Your water weight will probably drop in the first several days following a creatine discontinuation. Calm yourself. This is not muscle loss, even if it would seem as though you are somewhat shrinking. This occurs when creatine helps your muscles retain water. So when you quit, your body naturally loses that additional fluid. Though this is not the end of your development, you may also see a drop in energy throughout workouts. We'll discuss practical strategies to maintain your stamina even without creatine as you modify. Point 2. The long-term effects on muscle mass and strength. Think again if you believe discontinuing creatine will lead you to lose all the hard-earned muscle. The reality is more complicated and relies on how you handle your training following a creatine stop. Muscle mass won't diminish drastically as long as your diet and workouts stay strong. With the correct strategy, you're quite likely to keep your muscular size. But particularly if you rely on creatine for that explosive power, you may find a modest drop in strength. Not to fear though, there are strategies to offset this by changing your routines so you may maintain stretching your limitations in the gym. One important component is to concentrate on progressive overload, in which case you progressively raise the weight or resistance in your workouts to always push your muscles. Even without the additional increase from creatine, muscle development and maintenance depend on this concept. Your endurance during high-intensity exercises may also somewhat drop, but this can be controlled by including additional rest between sets or by increasing endurance-based training. Point 3. Modifying your exercise program. Here's where things get interesting. How do you keep progress in the gym without that extra creatine boost? It's all about wise changes to your schedule. You will have to pay closer attention to your recuperation program if you want to keep developing without creatine. Without creatine support, you may notice recuperation takes some time. So optimizing your recovery strategies becomes absolutely vital to prevent burnout. Boosting your protein consumption is one smart way to help muscles heal and grow. Another important component is making sure you sleep enough. Your body needs that rest to heal and repair, particularly in cases when the effects of creatine are no longer helping. You also have to change how you plan your workouts. More complex exercises, movements like squats, deadlifts, and bench presses that target several muscle groups at once could be something you want to include. These very effective exercises help preserve general strength and muscular mass. Keep your muscles guessing and avoid plateaus. You might also use other sources of resistance, including bands, cables, or bodyweight workouts, so varying your program. Point 4. Psychological and mental consequences. You might be wondering how stopping creatine affects your attitude. Unbelievably, your mental game may change too. Stopping creatine has psychological effects that might be somewhat notable. Some people find the placebo effect of creatine to be really strong. Without it, you could see a drop in confidence or drive, especially if creatine has evolved into a psychological crutch for your performance. It's not unusual to feel as though your edge is slipping. You're simply functioning without the extra advantages of creatine. Hence, your physical ability is still intact. Throughout this change, one must keep a good attitude. You can accomplish this by formulating reasonable objectives free of reliance on supplements. Focusing on developing your technique, flexibility, or endurance, for instance, can present fresh difficulties for you. Remind yourself of the reasons you first began training, health, strength, or personal satisfaction, and draw on that as inspiration to carry on strong. Point 5. Effects on general well-being and health. You might be wondering now, how does eliminating creatine impact your health outside of the gym? The narrative has more to tell, and you might find surprise here. Your body naturally adjusts when you stop using creatine, and most people find no appreciable detrimental effect on general health. Your body generates creatine naturally, hence stopping the supplement won't cause any disturbance of any vital process. Stopping actually helps some people as they no longer have to worry about possible negative effects or remember to take their supplement every day. Furthermore, discontinuing creatine might cause you to reconsider your whole diet and way of life. You may start to pay more attention to your daily nutrient intake. hydration, and body feel. Long term, this increased awareness can really result in improved health practices. Additionally, if you have any mild side effects with creatine, such as stomach trouble or bloating, you will probably see those completely go away. Point 6. Supplement alternatives and how to transition. What then comes next if creatine is off the menu? Calm down, there are plenty of substitutes to keep you on target. There are various additional supplements that can help you keep on target even if you stopped creatine. Popular alternative beta-alanine, for instance, can boost endurance and lower muscular tiredness. It works by raising the carnosine levels of your muscles, so helping to balance the acid produced during vigorous activity. Branched-chain amino acids, or BCAAs, are another choice that might help with muscle rehabilitation and lower the danger of muscle breakdown after training. Moving off creatine also doesn't have to be sudden. Some folks decide to taper off by progressively lowering their dosage over a week or two, so their body may adapt more naturally. You might begin adding additional supplements or emphasizing natural foods high in omega-3 fatty acids, lean proteins, and leafy greens that assist muscular health at this time. This method might help keep your body in the best shape and preserve your gains. Point 7. Controlling goals and expectations. You really need to keep your eye towards the long run while you cut off creatine. What direction will your fitness path take? Let's discuss controlling expectations and formulating fresh objectives. One of the key components of stopping creatine is controlling your expectations. Though it's normal to worry about possible changes in your performance or body type, you should know that they are usually transient and controllable. The secret is to create fresh, reasonable objectives fit for your situation. For example, you can concentrate more on enhancing your general agility, flexibility, or cardiovascular health than on only strength increases. Creating new objectives can also inspire you and provide you a different viewpoint on your path of health. Whether your goals are for a more balanced and sustainable fitness program, or a new personal best in another field, such as jogging or bodyweight exercises, these fresh targets will keep you interested and eager about your advancement. It's all about keeping flexible and receptive to fresh challenges that force you to develop in several directions. Point 8. Reviewing your diet. Your diet becomes much more important when you exclude creatine from the picture. How would you modify your diet to maintain your gains? Let's dissect it. Your body may need some more nutritional care to offset the benefits that creatine gives when you stop using it. Protein is still the pillar of muscle development and maintenance. Hence, you should make sure you're receiving enough premium protein. To keep your diet balanced, try to incorporate lean meats, fish, eggs, and plant-based choices, including beans and lentils. Carbohydrates are also rather important, particularly if you find your energy level declining throughout exercise. Like nutritious grains, fruits, and veggies, complex carbs give you steady energy to get you through your sessions. Furthermore, supporting general health and hormone production, which is crucial for muscle rehabilitation and growth, are healthy fats, including those found in avocados, almonds, and olive oil. Another crucial component is hydration. Because creatine helps muscles retain water, being well hydrated becomes especially crucial to avoid cramping and preserve performance when you stop. Drinking lots of water throughout the day, especially before and after exercise, will assist your muscles staying in top working order. You're most likely wondering how to keep ahead in your fitness game. Now you know what occurs when you stop using creatine. Who says your gains have to stop? You won't want to miss our upcoming videos. If this video is of use to you, hit the like button, subscribe, and remember to activate notifications. See you in the next video, and keep stretching your boundaries.